Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. Last time we were working on a bunch of random things. One of the big things we did was we got this system set up just to try to get some auto enchanting books. And as you can see, I've already switched to the chest plates, the golden chest plates, because, well, why not? And yeah, so I'm trying to hit jetpack buttons and I'm not playing the right mod pack for that. So yeah, so we did that and we did some miscellaneous stuff. Today we are going to continue doing miscellaneous stuff. Still trying to get this Draconium tab all the way to 100%. So the big thing to do that is we need more power. That's pretty much everything that we need right now. So we're going to do a little bit of work today, trying to get things taken care of with that. Now before I do too much, I do want to make sure that, okay, all of these are off. I want them all to be off right now. And I did something. What did I do? I swear I did something. Maybe not. I was running out of power at some place, but maybe not. That might have been a different mod pack. I don't remember. I don't know. It's hard to keep up, and it's been a while since I've recorded this, so apologies if I'm a little scattered for right now. But there's like 3 or 4 different things I want to do. Oh, that's what was happening. I was running out of power over here with these guys, so I switched. Oh, what did I end up doing? I had to do something with this because whenever I was summoning stuff in this guy, I was running out of power. So if we, let's see, is this on? No. So we turn the auto spawner on. This shouldn't really have any issues, but it does. I want to grab my cleaver because we're gonna need more wither skulls, and that's the whole reason I was doing this, because one of the big things we're gonna want here soon is a bunch of wither skeletons. So we're just gonna stand over here in the corner, and they are going to be ranged with the skeletons. But yeah, see, we're losing a lot of energy. And there's not really much reason why. So we're just not getting enough energy to this guy to actually power it. And that's one of the things I want to fix. So we'll just turn this off. And we will fix that here in a moment. The biggest thing we need to do is just get more power transfer going down here. Currently we have enhanced energy conduits, which are not that good. If we take a look at conduits, the enhanced energy conduits max output is 5,000 RF, but actually that shouldn't be the issue. The issue is this guy. The hardened flux stock just cannot keep up. So we need to replace this entire line, and that's what we're going to do. So do I have... they're called flux ducts now. We have 14. Can I make like 30 more? Missing the redstone flux ducts. So I thought we taught this how to do that. Maybe not. Let's see. We haven't, but we can, because this is fluid transposer magmatic crucible. So we can teach that, and let's go ahead and do that. So let's get like a little bit of that. And it is one of these plus 2 redstone equals, I don't have any of them, so let's get the 2 redstone. And I have to remember if there's any like special things we have to do with this. So this extracts on green, and it should just kind of work. and then that just sucks it right back up because it outputs into the back, and then we should have the redstone energy flux ducts there, and we do that, and we just put that with that, and we should tell it to be able to make 5 more of those, and it should work without any issue, and it is. So we can tell them to go ahead and make 30 more of these. It's gonna take a bit of resources, especially redstone, but not too bad. And then what we can do is we can start replacing all of this, and I'm just gonna 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and we'll fix the rest in a moment. So all we have to do is just bring this out, and it will connect to where it needs to. And we have 2 more. We'll just do that, and this should help improve the energy flow over there. So that is just kind of a minor thing I wanted to work on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to tell it to not connect to there, just because there's no need to. We have a connection elsewhere, so that works. Now let's go ahead, put this stuff away, and turn our magnet off. And now if we wanted to grab our cleaver and get some wither skeleton skulls, we should be able to pretty easily. This should not be running out of power anymore. So let's just watch it. Yep, no power issues whatsoever. It does take a lot of power to make the wither skeletons, but once we get a decent amount, we can start just growing the skulls, and it will be easier. So that is one of the things that I wanted to start working on today. Basically, we need to get a lot of different seeds, and that's something I did off camera. Was I was working on getting a bunch of the different seeds for the farm, the magical crop seeds, and honestly, we just need a couple more. There's a couple that we need to deal with a little differently because, well, we don't have access to the stuff that we need. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So let's put this stuff away. Actually, let's go ahead and just put this in here for now. Okay, I heard the skeleton on the other side, and I thought there was another wither skeleton. So as you can see, I have creeper, skeleton, spider, quartz, aluminum, fluix, and then Certus quartz. We have blaze and enderman, and then I ran out of essence. So we need then emeralds and diamonds. That's why I ran out of essence. So we need slime, and we need green slime. Now green slime we can get a couple different ways. Slime essence, obviously. We can wash off magma cream, jellyfish, which I believe we can fish for. Cactus will give us slime balls. There is a barrel recipe that will give you slime balls, but this actually also spawns slimes, and that might be something we want to do. So can I get some more safari nets? We have a bat. So we're gonna want like 2. Is 2 gonna be enough for what I want to do? Because the other things we need, so blizzes are a thing, so we're gonna need 3. So let's get slime first. So let's grab a barrel, and I believe we fill. We need a bucket. I haven't had to use a bucket for a while. I believe we fill this with water and then milk. And I guess I could have done it just right here. Yeah, so that is sliming. We can actually break these because we don't need them anymore. We have so many ender pearls coming in, it's kind of ridiculous. And the neat thing is we are crafting... did I put a crafting card in this guy? Yes. So this is maintaining power. I'd like to automate making those as well here today, but that's not as important. So one last thing I need to do, and this is going to be tricky. We need a couple more buckets. Not really that many, but like 2 buckets. And we're going to need some blocks, some cobblestone or something like that. You know what, let's see, what's something we have a lot of that I can... Wait, really? We don't have that many of... Oh, wait, there we go. Endstone I could use. Let's just use cobblestone. So let's craft like 500 cobblestone. That'll take a second. But this should be done. It is slime. Now here's the thing. We could harvest that and we get like 4 slime balls. Or we could just wait. And our patience will be rewarded. Basically that will congeal and create a slime because that's how slimes work. And I'd also like a wand. Sure, why not? Yep, so there is our slime. Did he really just jump off the edge? That's so rude. Alright. Alright, I guess we're doing that again. So, the other thing that I want to do, and this seems a little weird, but we're going to make a little pool, and I don't think it matters too much. But I think we can do something like this. I don't even need the builder's wand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we do want to keep this lit up a little bit, so let's hit F7. We'll put some torches here. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some squid to spawn. Now why do we want squid? Squid are boring. Squid don't really do much. Well, except they're really useful for one thing and one thing only. So unfortunately I'm terrible at remembering the spawn requirements for squid. I know they need water. More water means more chance of squid, but they also require different Y levels, and I think it's under 60. I could be wrong. I don't think it's that, like, I think it has to be below 60, but above 40. Also, we have a slime. Okay, no. Don't go anywhere. You're a big slime. That's good. So now we have slime. We can farm slime, and I can get the slime essence. No problem. So the next one we're going to go after is actually not going to work in here, is it? It might. We'll see. The next one we're going to go after is gas. And, well, why are we making... why are we trying to farm squid if we're wanting gas? Well, witch water. Witch water is some magical stuff that does a lot of different things, and one of the big things that it does is you can use it to make gas from squid. You can also make witches. You can make a lot of stuff. So that should fill all that in. Put that one there. That one there. And like that. And that should fill that layer in. And we'll do one more. why not? Water mechanics is so cool. So, we'll just let that set, and we'll check on that in a little bit. And the only other thing we're going to need for that is some witch water, which we have. So, don't really have to worry about that. And then the last one that we're going to want to try to get is blizzes. Now, we could just go ahead and go to another dimension, try to find some blizzes like that, but I think the easier way is going to be with the Thaumic Doll. Actually, not a Thaumic Doll. This is a way to get Pex, which we might want. We're going to do something fun, though, today. I don't like how that just always flashes in and out of existence. So, the other thing we can do, and that's in this, so a Freezing Doll to summon a Blizz. That is what we're going to do, and we're going to need a little bit of Thaumium. Do we have... We have exactly enough. But I have to do it in here. So something like this. Make sure we have our discount, and there is a Thaumic barrel. Or Thaumium barrel, rather. So we have that part. Now we need to get a Freezing Doll. This should not be too bad to make. So the first thing is we need to make a Precious Doll, which, do we have more emeralds than diamonds? Yes. So we just need some porcelain clay, which is not that difficult. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, we need some more clay. I need 2 more. I forgot we have that set up. It's so nice having the magical crops. It makes making a lot of stuff really easy. So the doll is like so. And then we just make the Freezing Doll, which, easy enough. Now all we need is a bucket of... Ooh, I see that. Can things actually spawn up here? Oh well. So we get the bucket of witch water. Put that in. Pour water in it and get... Okay, so it's just normal water. So we'll need that for later with something else, but this one is just going to be normal water. No squids yet. We'll keep an eye on that, and if I don't find any, we'll move it down a little bit, or I'll do something else. So, there goes the Freezing Doll, and it's going to start freezing. We'll get some cool particle effects, but this will allow us to get a Blizz, and Blizzes are going to allow us to get Blizz Rods, which will allow us to make the Blizz Seeds. Now, I think the rest of the seeds are not going to be too bad. There is a couple that is going to be annoying. Namely, we're going to need a lot of cobalt and ardite, and both of those are, yeah, really annoying to make. So I've been trying to debate. I think the best way to do that is we're just going to sift a bunch of crushed netherrack. So I will get that set up off camera and work on that for a while. But 97, 98, 99, Blizz. Cool. So that's all we needed. So let's pop that in there. Have we been doing any research? I don't think so. Alright, so we still have some Thaumcraft stuff to do, but I just wanted to get the Blizz. And I think that is basically all we're going to need, other than the gas, which requires squid. Let's do that. And that might help spawn some squid. So I just want to make sure there's no other seeds that we're going to have issues with. Silver, platinum, lead, nickel, all easy enough. Slime. The only other one that's going to be a pain is the experience, but that is why we set up this. I'm going to have to do it manually, but all the enchanted books is how we're going to get the enchanted seeds. So let's just come out here, and I wish I could remember how to spawn squids. Actually, it might say in here. I forgot about that. There is... Oceans will spawn. Yep. You can craft a water bucket. Okay, so I don't actually know. This doesn't say. I'm not seeing any squids. Squids only spawn in... do they spawn in all biomes or only oceans? Well, this is a river biome, right? Alright, let's actually destroy this, and we'll try it again somewhere else. Let's see if we can't find... There's a beach. This is a really big beach. There's a river, plains, river, ocean. Here we go. Is this still in an ocean? It is. Alright, so let's just use this. And we'll make it slightly deeper. And hopefully this will spawn our squids. So before we do anything else, let's head back to our base. And what we'll do is we will just kind of grab a lot of cobblestone and some more, another water bucket, and we'll do the same thing as we did before, and then we'll bring the squid over and we'll plop them in some witch water and get the gas. And I want to check that the gas will actually spawn in the area we have. I'm not sure. Alright, so this is an easy craft. We have it. I forgot we're not using water. We're using that guy. We're not just using a water essence, which is nice. Makes it easier. So we'll come out here and yeah, we'll just build a little bit of an area. Doesn't really need to be that big. And we'll just do this. There is a creeper. Oh, that's not actually lit up. So, yeah, spawns are going to be a thing. Let's break this down, because I don't actually need that either. Alright, cool. So, just kind of making a little bit of a thing here. And we'll do the same thing as we did before. And watch, we'll get back to the other one and there will be squids. I actually doubt that, but who knows? Maybe there will be. So water buckets, water, water. So this one is slightly smaller, but that doesn't really matter. So we'll just do that. And fill that in. So we need to do 3 corners plus 1. Cool. So we'll fly back over here. I'll take the safari net for now, and the safari net will be how we use, how we get the squid if we need to find one. And then the last thing I want to do, I want to work on getting a little bit more automation done with a couple different things. I'll clean this up off camera. So that should be more than enough time for something to spawn, if something will. Otherwise, I will try to get a squid between episodes, and alternatively, we could try to go to the Nether. Alright, I don't know. I'll have to look. What is their Y level here? Not high enough, really. So let's do that. Like a couple times. And see if that helps. We'll fly away. Yeah, it was a little too high, I think, because I believe it's less than 60, higher than 40. So just fly away, and as we fly closer, we'll see if we have some squids falling. And then the trick is to catch them. Squid can spawn relatively close to you. So just kind of hang out here for a moment and see what we can find. Yep, there's a squid. And there he goes. So what we can do is we can do something like this. And we will catch the squid. So something like this, why not? And break that. Getting a little bit of lag. Not much, but just a little. And there we go. Cool. So we'll just kind of back up. Like I said, the squid will spawn relatively close to us. And yeah, this is such a dark area. Squid also don't care if it's flowing water or still water. So that's also kind of nice. And we can let more down. Maybe make another pool. Cool. So a lot of squid farms actually just use water pillars like this to make squid, and then they fall to their death. I don't want one to fall to that. I don't want them to fall to their death. I just want one to spawn. So we're doing all this, and it's good and fine. Hopefully we get a squid to spawn here in a second. One that I can actually get. But for the rest of the episode, there's a couple of things I want to clean up. I want to basically make it so that I can get more stuff to my Planagistics system. And in order to do that, we're going to be using drawers. Then the big thing that we want is, oh, why am I blinking? The wood, the tree farm. So let's back up a little bit more. And just see if we can get something to spawn. Look away. I don't know. I will try to get a squid at some point. Let's just kind of watch it as we fly back. Alright, so I thought it would spawn in any water. Maybe they do. I don't think it has to be an ocean, but this one's not getting anything, so I don't know. Maybe they have to see the sky. No, that couldn't be it. Anyways, I will try to get the squid so that we can get the gas. And we'll try to have that for next time. So let's go ahead and get into some other things. So I want to hook this guy up to a drawer system so that we can kind of better get all of these things to our applied energistic system. So in order to do that, we're going to need drawers for one. And let's actually teach the system how to make a couple things. So drawers are one thing we're going to teach it how to make. I still need planks. So we're going to teach it how to make this guy. And then we're going to also teach this. Let's make one of those. We're also going to teach this. And then we're also going to want to teach void upgrades. And I'm also going to want some more blank patterns. Can I make not 100? 40. 40 would be a good number. So we have more stuff we can make. And in order to do this, we're going to want, was it 6 drawers? Let's do 8 drawers. Actually, no, 9. So that'll be nice and easy. We're also going to want to make 9 void upgrades. So that should be nice and easy as well. Now we can also increase the size that these are. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now, but that's just another upgrade that we can do pretty easily. I believe emerald upgrades are the highest. Upgrade. Yeah, so storage upgrade with emeralds is the highest, which I could teach the system how to make as well, because why not? So storage upgrade, like I hear something. Okay, it's a pigman. I heard something, I didn't see it, so I was a little concerned that I was going to get attacked from behind, but nope. Alright, so we have all those. That's all we need. And the last thing we're going to need is a drawer controller. So I believe, not a compacting drawer controller. So we're going to need one more of these. Give me that back. And then what's the last things we need? We need 2 redstone comparators. So easy enough. Drawer controller. That is what I want. So that is easy enough. And then the last thing we're going to want is a storage bus. That'll take a second to craft probably, but shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And now the fun part. So do we want to keep this here or do I want to move it? I do have applied energistics nearby. You know what? I think we want to keep it here. So these are all off, which tells the planter down below that, hey, don't add anything else. Now this doesn't need a strong power line because it's not going to be working all that often. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to turn that off right now. And we're going to want to break these guys. But because I have these guys set to auto extract, we're going to want one more here. Actually, yeah, we're going to want to move this. Alright, this isn't too much of a complicated build, so let's go ahead and move this. Because I want to be able to grow... What am I doing? I want to be able to grow any and all... everything. So let's just pick that up. We'll go ahead and break this. And just get everything. And I think I can just break that like so. And yeah, so what we can do, we're going to use item conduits instead of these guys because that's going to make more sense but I need to put this somewhere close to an AE system. That's the only catch. So can I go ahead and just do this? Actually, I don't want to vein mine that because that seems like a bad idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it so that we can eventually grow anything that we want. That would be nice. So where should we put this tree farm? Like I said, we want to have access to the Applied Energistics system. But, like, this area isn't a bad area. It's just not really needed. So it looks like we can just break this whole path, which means we can break this line. Put it here. Cool. So, moving this is going to make things a little bit easier. And I'll come back for that stuff in a moment. So, where would be a good place to put it? We do have a line that goes all the way over here, so we could put it right over in this area. And honestly, I already have this nice area set up. Let's, oh, I forgot. Mandrakes. Whoops. I forgot about the mandrakes. Alright. That was a little disorienting and kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So let's throw all that stuff in there. Let's see, I want the saplings. So I think right in here would be fine. We can expand it a little bit as well. So let's see, I'm gonna want to do this. And we put the harvester right, let's put it right here. We can do a 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we can do a pretty massive tree farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I really want to do one that big though? I don't think so. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just a 5x5. This will be a little bit better, I think. Planter goes there. Now we're going to fill this in with everything except for one spot with cobblestone, and I will finish filling this in later. So we have this guy. We're going to want to give him power, fluid, and items. But fluid we can just kind of do... I think will this auto eject? I think it will. So we'll just put that there. And that's for sludge. Now we need an upgrade for this guy, which 10 upgrade I believe is what we need. So let's go ahead and make 2 10 upgrades. And the other thing I want to do, let's actually really do that real quick. So we have ender generators, right? I want to go ahead and craft one of these. Won't take that much. And I want to teach the system how to make the 64. At least as much as I can. So if we look at ender generators, this guy requires transfer node. This is a QED recipe, but we can make everything else. So the transfer nodes themselves we can teach. Let's go ahead and teach this also, just in case, how to make the transfer pipes. We'll use aluminum because that seems to make sense to me. Let's throw stuff in the system that we don't need right now. Shouldn't need that, shouldn't need that. So I want to make sure that this doesn't already know how to make transfer nodes and all that fun stuff. Doesn't look like it. So there is the transfer nodes. And then the other thing we're going to want to teach it is how to make the breadth first search upgrades. So we need speed upgrades. And then we get these guys. And then we can get the breadth first search upgrades. And these are really expensive on Redstone. So I don't really want to make them too often, but that is what we need. And then gold is for the last part. So the ender generators. The last thing is transfer node. This. Alright, so if we can make 4 of those guys, so we're going to need like 16 gold. We're going to need 4 of these. 6 of them is fine. And then transfer nodes, we're going to need like 30 of them. Why not? Alright, so we'll just come over to the QED. We'll craft up, I guess, 6 of them. And we'll need ender generators times 7. This way we can teach the system that if we have, first of all, if we have one of these guys, we can go ahead and make this, and then with one of these guys we can teach the system how to make the 64K or 64 times, and that's gonna be important as we want more energy. So let's actually move that one there, put that one there, and we have 4. Take those out because I don't really care about it right now. We'll get the rest of the stuff in. As far as I'm aware, you cannot automate the QED. That is a design choice. Nothing you can do about it. But let's grab a bedrockium ingot. Get really slow, so we fly over here. And there we go. Transfer node, hyper energy. So that will allow us to go ahead and do this. And we can throw that in there. And then basically all I have to do is make the transfer nodes as needed. So let's get some ME cable. And we're going to want some conduits as well. Item and energy. We're also going to want some cobblestone. And we can get this started. Oh, I came over here to make the 10 upgrades, and I kind of forgot about it. So, upgrade 10 should be more than enough. We just need plastic times 6. So the way the upgrades work is it is the initial radius is a 3x3, and this increases the radius. So to get a 5x5, you'd want to increase it by actually only 1, I think. I need my precision sledgehammer. So I think I actually need 1 lesser than that, but we could, you know what? Actually, no, I don't want to do that because of other reasons, but so we don't need 10, we need whatever the first one is, lapis. Alright, so I made those, oh well, not a problem. let's go ahead. I could use them, but I don't want to. Upgrades. Silver. Let's get plastic times 6. I'm missing raw rubber. Really? Can't believe I'm doing this, but let's come over. Oh, let's see. I need a piece of dirt. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put this up here. And if I do something like this, we should be good, but can't get that to grow. So let's fly away. I could either get some bone meal or I could get some, or my watering can. I think my watering can is not in there. I don't have it on me. I almost always have that on me. Alright, so bone meal. Not like I don't have enough of that. And we'll go ahead and grow a mega sapling, mega rubber tree. There we go. And we'll turn our magnet is on. And you know, I don't even need to do much with this. Let's just vein mine, and now we're hungry. So I'll have to clean this up, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We can fly. There is so many spots where things can spawn, though. So we'll eat some more food. And try to clean this up a little bit. Alright, so that's good enough. I will clean the rest of that up later, off camera. And let's just fly down here. Now we have all the stuff we could ever want. And instead of doing that again, what I'm going to end up doing is probably making another drawer. Luckily, the whole point of what I'm trying to do is so that I can have as many things as I want. We don't need this stuff anymore. Don't need that. Don't need dirt. So now we can get the plastic. But I say as many things as I want. So I can have as many. What's the term I'm looking for? I can have as many of the trees farmable as I want. I can farm every tree in the game if I wanted to. So I just want to make sure. Alright, this is decaying. I want to try to go ahead and break all the leaves. Yeah, food is not fun with that. So we might get things spawning there, whatever. So anyways, how this is going to work is we're going to have down here item conduits and power conduits. And this guy we can put lapis upgrade. And just to make sure, I should probably grab my precision sledgehammer again. So this guy, just to see that, hey, it is exactly where I want it to be. Cool. So we put the upgrade in this guy as well, and we're fine. So now what we'll need to do is we'll put item ducts and power lines on these guys. And now I need to decide where the controller is going to be. So Let's see. I could do... How about right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let's see. We could do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Because of this little path, I don't really want to put it like... I guess we're going to put it right here. And the wood goes there, and then apples in that one. And we could always put more over here. We have room. So this doesn't look the best, but honestly, I'm probably going to destroy this guy here soon, just because I don't need it. So I want to flip these around. And what we can start doing is, if I put stuff there, it'll look good. So let's fly like so. And we're going to want item ducts on the bottoms of these. And we're going to want one in the back of this guy as well. So something like so, and we're stuck. Something like so. And I can always cover that with conduits if I want to. Not conduits, but facades. But we will worry about that later. So, how this is going to work, and then I need to run power. I need to run this to power somewhere. Maybe this guy right here. Maybe not. So I'll figure out where I'm going to run power from. And I might end up moving... actually, I'm going to keep it like this. Like I said, I'm going to destroy this. So we'll just do this just to make it feel better to me. Cool. So what we're going to do is this guy is going to be hooked into... from the bottom... will be hooked into the applied energistic system with this storage bus, like so. And then we just cable along, and we'll just run cable all the way down, something like this. So this is going to be pretty much how we get... That's so messy. It looks so bad, but whatever. This is how we're going to get the storage bus attached. Now, before this starts doing anything else, I want to grab a key. The key is going to allow me to lock the drawers. So, I don't think we've made one yet, so drawer key is pretty easy. I just need gold nugget. And this will allow us to lock the drawers and basically prevent anything from going, from taking its place. So just right click the controller, it will lock everything the controller sees. How this works is the drawers will store like barrels, but the controller sees all of the drawers it's attached to. And you can do a decent size. And then we'll want to do this, we'll want to tell this to be bidirectional priority 100. So all saplings will go here. And this might actually increase. We could probably demonstrate that. I don't know if I have any saplings. It said 46. So let's see how many saplings we have. We have 59. So if I take those out, we should see nothing. Actually, this isn't. Actually, it should be connected. That should be empty. And if I take another stack from this guy, and put it in here, we should see the 59 increase to whatever, 113. Yeah, a stack plus 59. So all of the saplings will go here. All of the wood will go here, all of the apples, and then anything else that I want. So now we need to set it up like we had it before. And what we're going to do is we have these item conduits which are so nice. This is going to be an insert on brown. And this guy is going to be extract on green, always active. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tell this to insert on green. This will be disabled. And then down below, we're going to have all of these guys be extract on brown, active with signal. And what that's going to allow us to do is pretty much just like how we had it before. Now if I flip this switch for the oak saplings, it'll plant oak. And there we go. So it will send all those items in and all that fun stuff. Now these guys don't have power yet, so we'll have to run power lines. Honestly, I don't know where the best place is going to be for that. I mean, I could run it from there. That's not too bad. So let's just do that. And we'll just run power lines. Now there is an ME conduit as well, which we could use. Actually want to be on the other side. So I'll run power off camera because this is going to be boring. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just need to fill this up with, we're going to do birch, spruce, and jungle. If we ever need to get a large quantity of like, the rubber, we could always do rubber as well. And then we just put void upgrades on these guys, and it will prevent any excess items. There will be no overflow. So that's pretty much it for that. I want to grab the safari net and let's go see if we have a squid, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Finish my wiring of finish the wiring of power, and next time I think what we're going to do is I'm going to work a little bit to get more seeds, and I'll try to get the farm set up a little bit better. So yeah, no idea. Try to work to get the farm kind of finished up. I will get more wither skulls and all that fun stuff. Hopefully I can get all that stuff before too long. And yeah, we'll go from there. Get the farm set up, get power, and hopefully get draconium. Lots and lots and lots and lots of draconium. So that'll be the plan for next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a little bit all over the place. We just had a bunch of different things to do. A bunch of different projects to work on, and that happened. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!